on the last segment, we ended with Judge Marilyn Milian, and I understand where she's coming from because we really do not know what went on in that courtroom or behind closed doors between the prosecutor and the defense team and how they came up with this 5-year sentence that this sex offender received. All we are hearing is he got 5 years, and Jane calling it junk justice, which I have to say is just a spin-off from Jose's junk science. So for right now, if we could read these court hearings and proceedings and see what happened, at least we have a better idea how the system worked. If it was the jurors that said this, based on the knowledge that they had and possibly not his past history, we just don't know. So I understand where the judge is coming from in this case.
That we discovered shortly after 1 o'clock human remains near the water's edge in a shallow grave within the area in which our search efforts had been concentrated. Although positive identification has not been made, there is strong likelihood that we have found Chelsea.
She was found in a shallow grave covered with debris at the edge of a lake where she loved to go jogging. Her hobby turned into hell, and now a family is suffering unimaginable grief. And the worst part of it all, it didn't have to happen. Why? Because the suspect in this case, the man who is likely going to be arraigned on murder and rape charges tomorrow, attacked a girl, a 13-year-old, in 2000, pummeled her face, and got on top of her. She says he tried to rape her, and he got off in how many years? Let's just put it home. Let's bring it home. 5 years. 5 years. That's what he got. Something is wrong with our system. This is junk justice. You've heard of junk food? This is junk justice. You know, Dan Gaffney, I got to know you. You're a talk radio host when we were talking about a pedophile pediatrician who allegedly attacked 101 girls in his office, and everybody seemed to know it was the talk of the town. Nothing was done for years. What is going on here, Dan?
Well, first of all, I want to send my prayers to the family of Chelsea, her parents, and I ask Americans to do that as well. At this time, it's very difficult for them. I can't imagine how horrible that is. So please, people, do that. Uplift them. Also, I don't know what it is in this culture. Americans are sick of this story repeating itself over and over and over again, okay? Sex offender doesn't get the sentence he's supposed to get, and then he's out on the street to offend again, okay? Listen, I don't know what we need, maybe a Tea Party movement to tell the court system that they need to get tough on sex offenders once and for all. I mean, an uprising by the people. Something needs to happen short of, you know, castration that is going to make this stop once and for all. The judges, I guess, are immersed in this sick culture that we are living in, where we sexualize children in the fashion industry, music industry,
no offense
television,
to you,
and Hollywood.
Dan, but I think it also has to do with the fact that we've got a lot of men who are not females and who may not be able to know how horrible it is to be, as a 13-year-old girl, attacked in that manner. I mean, what other explanation could there be for not locking that guy up for 30 years?
That's part of the culture. That's part of the culture I'm talking about. Somehow, somewhere, we have stopped taking this as seriously as we should.
I got to go to this call. Kim, California, your question or thought?
Yes, Jane. I'm so concerned about this. I live in Redding, California, and I live about 10 miles from a regional park. I do a lot of hiking. And my concern is, I go hiking, they put up, we've seen a mountain lion, we've seen a bear.
Yeah.
Posters everywhere. There's a young woman in December who was attacked. There's no postings.
Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right. Oh, boy, if there's a bear out there, let's go shoot him and kill him. But if there's a sexual predator on the loose in a park, let's not even tell Dr. Dale Archer, let's not even tell the young women who are jogging in that area that there was a sexual predator who attacked on December 27th. 10 seconds.
It's so horrible in every single case, but what's worse, they had a psychiatric eval, and the psychiatrist of this guy said, put him away, he's at risk to relapse. What more do you want?
It's just sick, and we're going to cover this throughout the hour with other examples from Maui to California. There's a big problem to the East Coast. Coming up, new information about a disappearance of a young woman in Hawaii. An investigator working the case, giving us details about hell in paradise, and of course more on missing Chelsea King, the very latest.